If you own AMD, Adobe, or SoFi, you're not gonna like this. What's poppin', everybody? Grab your popcorn, grab your caffeine, grab your emotional support water bottle, because today's lineup is looking hotter than my credit score after Black Friday. We are breaking down 3 stocks, and no joke, these might be the most slept-on monsters in the entire market right now. AMD, Adobe, and SoFi. One's coming for Nvidia's neck, one's quietly printing cash like a counterfeit factory, and one is building a banking empire right under Wall Street's nose. And I promise you, you won't believe what I'm about to show you on these 3. So smash that like button so hard it files an OSHA complaint and let's cook. All right, first up, AMD, ACA, the stock everyone loves to ignore until it moons 40% in a month. Now look, for 2 years straight, everyone has been chanting the same bedtime story. Nvidia this, Nvidia that, Nvidia to the moon. Cool, cool, cool. But let me give you a plot twist hotter than a soap opera season finale. 2025 is the year AMD stops being the underdog and starts being the problem. You won't believe this, but AMD's MI300 chips, they're not just good, they're good enough to make the cloud giants go.
You're absolutely right. MI300X, I said 153 billion transistors. It's the most complex chip we've ever...
Yo, Nvidia, we're just browsing. Oracle literally came out and said, we're now chip neutral. Translation. They're sliding AMD chips into customer deals like sneaking extra fries into a bag. Pattern interrupt. If you own Nvidia stock, take a deep breath. This next part might sting. Lisa Su, who by the way is basically the Beyoncé of semiconductors, drops this bomb. Inference is going to be a much larger market than training. That is code for the real money hasn't even started yet. And guess who's perfectly priced for mass inference? AMD. Nvidia is the Ferrari, AMD is the Tesla. Same performance, half the price, delivered faster. Audience call-in. Comment Team Red if you think AMD's about to shock the world. Because I'm telling you right now, the moment the market wakes up to AMD's positioning, this stock is gonna go from cute alternative to oh damn, should have loaded the boat. Before we jump into the next stock, let me hit you with this. The second stock on this list is the one I think will double first. Not AMD, not SoFi, it's the sneaky one, the underestimated one. The your dad probably uses it every day and still doesn't know it's a stock one. Stick around, this next part is wild. Let's talk Adobe, the stock everybody thought was dead the second AI image models showed up. Remember when the internet got their hands on Midjourney and suddenly everyone became a graphic designer overnight? People were like, welp, Adobe's cooked. RIP Photoshop 1990-2022. Yeah, how'd that play out? Adobe didn't die. Adobe EVOLVED. Not only is revenue climbing like it's training for Everest, not only is profit exploding like a Mentos in a Coke bottle, not only is EPS flexing like it's summer, but then Adobe said, hey ChatGPT, you want access to our tools? Bet, free. Free? Bro, Adobe is playing 3D chess while everyone else is still figuring out checkers. This is what you won't believe. ChatGPT has hundreds of millions of users, and Adobe just plugged itself right into all of them. Imagine owning the highways, then opening toll booths overnight. Pattern interrupt. If you've ever cursed at a PDF, congrats, you've contributed to Adobe's empire. Audience call-in, drop a comment, PDF pain. Let's see how many of us have trauma, but real talk. Adobe is gonna be one of those stocks that trades sideways for 18 months, and then bam, doubles in 6 months while CNN acts surprised. This is a sleeping Goliath, not flashy, not loud. Just a quiet machine stacking cash like a squirrel hoarding nuts for winter. And now we get to the baby shark of the group. SoFi. Listen, Wall Street still thinks this is a meme stock. Meanwhile, SoFi is over here building a real bank like it's in creative mode on Minecraft. They just launched something that the big banks are absolutely not ready for. The SoFi Smart Card. This isn't a credit card. It's not a debit card. It's not a rewards card. It's all of them. In one-liner joke, bro, this thing does everything except cook breakfast. You get Fire 5% cashback on groceries, Fire 4.3% APY on savings, Fire rewards, Fire credit building, Fire 0 interest if you toggle debit mode, Fire, and it bundles with SoFi plus pattern interrupt. Why does Chase not have this? Why does Bank of America not have this? Because they're dinosaurs. SoFi is building the Apple ecosystem of banking. First you try the card, then you move your paycheck, then you get a loan. Then you refinance something, then you get investments. Boom, you're locked in. Audience call-in, comment, SoFi gang, if you think this thing hits $15, $20 in the next bull run. Because let me tell you something. SoFi isn't a bank, it's a subscription business disguised as a bank. And the market has no idea how to value that yet. So there you have it, AMD, Adobe, and SoFi, 3 stocks that are not basic, not boring, not safe plays. These are asymmetric upside monsters that are positioning themselves for 2025 and beyond. AMD, the AI chip disruptor. Adobe, the sneaky cash printer. SoFi, the fintech assassin building an empire. If you enjoyed this breakdown, do me a favor. Smash that like memo, drop a comment, bell, hit subscribe so hard YouTube thinks it's a threat, and tell me below. Which of these 3 is your biggest position? I'll see you in the next one. Stay smart, stay patient, and as always, stay dangerous. Peace, fire, victory.